Nearly 6 years ago, I was in a career that, on the surface, it appeared that I had reached a mountaintop. I was working for the number one valued sports franchise in the world. I was in a senior executive sales role, making a healthy six-figure income. And I was, at the time of my hiring, I was the only African American in a senior executive level position within the organization. And for a period of time, I felt that I had really made it. I felt that all of the work, the school, the studying, um, the internships, the one point traveling across the country into a state that I had never even been to begin my career. And I had all these different aspects that I had built over the course of almost a decade. And I got to this point where all of the things on the surface seemed to be going right in my life. Income, location of where I was living, just being able to, on a material level, to really purchase anything that it was that I desired, that I wanted. And friends, family members, society as a whole looking at me and essentially, you know, um, showing their approval is probably the best way to say that. And while I was appreciative of this, there was a period of time where I just really, really felt unhappy. I felt depressed. I felt as if there was something deeper inside of me that really wanted to be expressed. I wasn't 100% sure of what it was, but I knew that there was something in my heart that really wanted to come out and wanted to connect and wanted to create an even deeper, a bigger impact based off of my own essence and why I felt like I was here on the planet. And it took a lot of cultivation in terms of being able to surrender and release, parts of my ego, parts of this foundation that I had built and that I had even visualized, for many years leading up until that point, to recognizing that particular element of where I was at and what I had created and cultivated, it served me for a period of time, but my soul ultimately got to a level where it desired more. And through that desiring of more, I ended up recreating a new story and creating a sense of what is it that I would love? How does this look for me? How am I able to utilize these God given gifts, these talents, these different aspects of supporting, of being with other people? How can I use that in a more useful and in a more heart fulfilling way? And that was the question that really led to my ultimately that really led to me really diving deeper within myself. Who am I and what is it that I would love? How would I love to show up? How does that look? How does that feel? What is moving on a body sensation level that is a hell yes for me whenever I think about it, whenever I visualize it, whenever I'm being with it and close my eyes and feel into it. And I film this just to invite you, if this is something that you feel like you're in a position or you're in a place where, on the surface, society is like, man, you've made it, you got it, you're doing this, you put in the work, you've done all these different things, you have family, you have friends, there's people who are potentially maybe even depending on you, and you recognize deep inside of you that there's something that you desire that's much deeper than where you're at. So I invite you to just slow down, to close your eyes, to take a few deep breaths. And within those breaths, bringing a sense of stillness to your heart, to your mind, to your body, and taking as much time as you need and really creating that. How does it look? How does this beautiful life that you have the desire of living into and stepping deeper into, how does that look? How does that permeate through your body? What sensations come up? So in an undistracted place, just allowing that to be felt, to be heard, to be seen, to be cultivated. As over time, when we are aligned to where it is that we're supposed to be aligned, naturally synchronicities and different aspects magically unfold within our lives that continue to lead us and guide us in the direction that is most useful for our growth, for our evolution, and for us continuing to share our heart, share our gifts, and share what we are here on this planet to do. Much love to you.